Hi, in this video, I want to discuss how to upload employees in HR Tech. Okay, so normally we are doing this when you first installed HR Tech in your company. Of course, the database will be blank and there are no employees. So instead of typing them one by one, these employees in the system, all you have to do is just to put it in an Excel. So the data of the Excel normally is coming from your old system. So therefore you put the data in the Excel and you can just upload it. That will be easier on your part and that will be faster. Okay, so but before I discuss further, I want to mention some of the things that you need to remember in order to successfully upload the employees. So number one is make sure that all configurations are entered. So I'm talking about these settings. So all of these, like for example, the schedule, and then the work group, and others like job title and so on should be entered in the system, because this will be the basis of the system in order to know whether a particular code like job title or department exists in the system, because definitely it is coming from your old system. So all of those coding for job title, for department, work group, and so on should be entered first in the configuration to match it with the employee master. Okay, and then of course the app settings.json, which is I discussed this in detail regarding the uploading of plugs. So to know more about this file, please watch my video regarding the uploading of plugs. But regarding uploading of employees, the only important configuration that you need to set is actually the API URL, which in this case is the HTTPS localhost, because right now it is installed on my computer. Again, I discussed this further in the uploading of plugs, so make sure to watch that video to know more about these settings. Okay, and then let me go back to the file. And then you fill up the employee XLS, which is actually here. So it looks like this. Okay, and then you should fill it up completely and accurately in order to avoid problems or errors. Okay, and then another thing that you need to remember is you should not change the format and arrangement of the columns. Okay, so make sure you should not change the arrangement of this column. So because the program is expecting a particular column on a specified arrangement. For example, here company ID should be on the first column, employee code should be in the second column, last name on the third column, and so on. Because if you were interchange these columns, definitely you will have a problem, because that is where the system is expecting that particular column. So if it cannot find the value on that particular column, then definitely you will have an error. Okay, so make sure never change the arrangement of columns, and then do not put any special design on this sheet. Like for example, you want to make this bold, you want to make this color red, you want to fill it with other colors and so on. So those things are not necessary, and in fact you might encounter problems in doing those things. You just keep it simple. Okay, just make it as like this. Do not change any format, do not change the arrangement, as is. You just fill up everything as is, based on this font, based on these columns. Okay, And then you must make sure that you need to save the employee XLS in the CHR Tech, which is in this case it's here. So it should be in the CHR Tech. Okay, so make sure you save it on this folder because it is hard coded in the system. There is no configuration for this folder because in my own opinion it's not a big deal to create this folder, so that's why I just hard coded it in the system. Okay, and then some of the errors that you might be encountered are invalid columns. So sometimes you put a value in a column and then it is not in the settings, and also there are some required columns that you missed to fill, so you made it empty, so therefore you will encounter an error. Now what are those columns that are required? So these are company, date hired, job title, employment status, work group, branch, region, pay frequency, payroll group, rate type, payment mode, schedule, and lag ID. So all of these columns should be filled completely and accurately in order to successfully upload your employees. Okay, let me go back to the Excel file. On this Excel file, I intentionally made the job title here. So job title instead of FC. FC is actually for the functional consultant. So instead of FC, I made it XXX. I added XXX just to intentionally make it wrong. And then the date hard, I made it empty so that for you to know what will be the error that you encounter if you make these mistakes. Okay, like a wrong coding on a particular column and then required fields that is empty. Okay, and then make sure that when you process the uploading, the Excel file is closed. So no program should be using that file, this employee.xlsx. Okay, now let us now start the uploading process. So I'll go to in the folder of the uploader and then I will execute. So when you execute, it's the same as the log uploading of logs, that the same interface. There will be here a command prompt, but here you will type upload employees. So when you enter upload employees, you will encounter this error. So it will load all the lookup tables, and then it will extract records from the Excel file. Now when it extracted the records from Excel file, so system encountered error, which is actually expected, as I said. Okay, so to know more details about those errors, you need to go to the activity logs, okay, which is located on the folder where you installed the uploader. Okay, and then here there is a file, a text file, wherein it's actually the date today and then underscore log file. So when you open that, so you will see here that it's extracted records from Excel file and it encountered error. So there are two errors, which is expected. Date hard must not be NT in row 2, and then invalid job title in row 3. So as you can see, it is referencing the row, so that for you to easily check where's the problem. So we have a problem in row 2. Date hard must not be empty. So when we open that file, we see that on the date hard, where's that date hard? Here. So date hard is empty. So therefore you need to fill it. Okay, let's say date hard is May 10, 2015. And then another error that we encountered is that invalid job title in row 3. Okay, there's an invalid title. I just make it larger so you will see properly. Okay, so here, so in the first there is date hard must not be empty in row 2, and then here invalid job title in row 3. So if we go to row 3, we'll see that the job title is wrong. It is in row 3. So we will now put the correct one, which is actually FC. Oops. Okay. And then we save it again and then close the file. So once we open now this activity, I mean the uploading process, let me remove this log file. Okay, so log file is not there anymore. So we will now upload again the employee. So we type upload employees, enter. Okay, so as you can see here, the last message is uploading was done successfully. That's because our Excel file is already perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything is complete and accurate. So therefore, our uploading was successfully done. Okay. If we go to the logs folder, you'll just see here a message that it's just an information that is extracting records from Excel file, and there's no error. Okay, if there's an error, you will see a message error. Okay, but it's not an error. It's just an information that it extracted the records from Excel. So in that case, you don't need to worry about this log file. Okay. Now, if we go to our employee master, you'll see that there are some records that are added, like this here Park Shin, okay, which is actually the one we uploaded. Okay. So if we, as you can see, there's no picture for her in the system. So in order to upload the picture, all you have to do is to open that record, and then here there is upload photo, and then we can now upload the photo here. Let's find the photo, this one, then double click, and that's it. So to know more details about the uploading of the picture, please watch my video regarding the filling up of the employee. Okay, but of course you will say that this method is still tedious because you have to go to the employees one by one and then upload their pictures. Okay, so actually that's in my roadmap. Okay, I'm thinking how to make it easy for you to upload the pictures of the employee without going to the process one by one. Okay, and right now it's not available, but it will be available very soon. So once it is available, I will make another video regarding that. So just wait for that. Okay, and I think that's it. So if you have any question, just put it on the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.